Yeah, so officially, good evening, guys. So my name is Solomon. I am your host tonight. Well, I've been a host here on TNT since March of last year, and it's always a pleasure to be here talking to you. And well, especially tonight, we're going to talk about the space and its discoveries. I hope you enjoy the conversation. But before we start, I'm going to explain a little bit how TNT works for you guys on YouTube and for you guys that are here. And maybe you, I don't know, you could have forgotten something. But let's start reminding. TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. I'm going to remind you guys, this is not a class, okay? This is just a place where you can practice English in a real environment. How does it work? I bring a topic, especially tonight we are going to talk about the space and etc. And we have a few questions related to this topic. Our philosophy here is speak up. So please be respectful, but share your opinion, all right? Speak as much as you can. As you can see, we are live on YouTube. And if you want to have access to more conversations like this, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right. Tonight I'm a little bit sick. I don't know, so maybe I'm not so fast tonight. So please be patient. But I'd like to getting to know you guys. So please, Ricardo, introduce yourself, say your name, and say if you're interested in this topic, talking about this space and etc. Please go ahead.
Great. It's nice to be here again. Nice to meet you, Leticia. I'm Ricardo. I'm 30. I have realized that you were a little bit sick, Solomon. You were way more excited normally, but you still are excited, but in a lower way, slower way maybe. Like I said, I'm Ricardo. I'm 30. I'm starting to give English classes, private English classes. I work in a private school as well, following the English classes, and I do a bunch of things in my life as as work. I do another internship, but this is mandatory from my college. Actually, I go to college for I have studied letras for 5 years, and basically that's it. I'm very excited to be here and to start to giving some classes. That's a in weird position and a different position that takes you to see things differently. Uh, that's it. Thanks for having me, and it's a pleasure.
Okay, nice. Welcome, Ricardo. It's always a pleasure when people come back to my meeting, so it means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah,
And
always.
let's hear from you, Leticia. Yeah. Please go ahead, girl, introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit about your personality. I don't know. Go ahead.
So my name is Leticia. I am 20 years old. I am at the college. I study chemistry. I have been here in Talk and Talk since April, I think, to practice my English. And I am interested in about this topic. I am a little passionate about space and universe. I don't know a lot, but I am interested.
Okay, nice. Really nice that you are here. Just for curiosity, Leticia, how did you come here to TNT? Somebody send you the link? Did you find a post on Instagram or somewhere? Tell me. Do you remember that?
Can you repeat? I don't understand. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. How did you get to know TNT? Like, was it someone that invited you, who saw a post on LinkedIn, on Instagram? How did it happen for you to come?
I saw a post on LinkedIn, and I was interested in because it's a different style of practicing English, and I'm here. I really enjoy practicing here. I feel
Okay,
comfortable here.
okay, welcome.
Can I say something? So
Go
I
ahead,
I
Ricardo.
I was seeing this video today, like it's a TED Talk, right? It was
Yes,
my first time to see those. It's like a palestra, right?
yeah,
Uh, a presentation, right? So this one I was seeing is was about how babies get a second language, and they can't just like see videos or doing Duolingo or whatever. They need other people to start
Talk to
the
them.
conversation, yeah, the knowledge that is here, right, from Duolingo and stuff, but all of us need another human being to start to speak another language, so it's amazing. This is
Yes, it
science,
is.
right?
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
And just to let you know, guys, Leticia came here from a post on LinkedIn, so it's really special when you share your opinion with the others. So tell to your friends, tell to your parents, I don't know, just spread the word. Here on TNT is a great place to practice your English or other languages. So please share the word. And now let's get to know you, Leonardo Oliveira. Please introduce yourself, man.
Hello, guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
Nice to meet you. My name is Leonardo. I am 27 years old. I am economist and data scientist. So currently, I work in a digital account office, and I live in Mato Grosso do Sul, one city of the interior of the state. It's called Naviraí. Uh, I live with my parents right now, and I uh, uh, I discovered TNT had a long time, but I got out the TNT for a one time, and I am gonna back to this community, right? And that's it.
Okay, nice. One question, Leonardo. Is this your first time here in this meeting with me?
Yeah, I believe it must be.
Okay, nice, nice. I hope you enjoy the conversation. As I was telling the guys, today I'm a little bit sick, okay? So please be patient. But more than that, tonight we're going to talk about the space. I think it's a nice topic. So I'm going to send the questions here, guys. And I'm going to start with you, Leonardo. Like, you live in Mato Grosso. It's a different place because I live in São Paulo. I think the other guys in the southeast part too. And how is the sky there, man? If you look up the sky right now, what will you see? Tell me. I'm curious. Is it a star night or I don't know, very cloudy? Tell me. I'm curious. Leonardo. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the sky is right now, because I spent the time in my room today,
Okay.
uh,
Nice.
but see at my windows, because my windows is on my left side. I can see the sky, but the sky is clean
It's
right
clean.
now. hmm I can't see uh, many stars. It's very clean. Um, that's it. Today uh, seems to pareceu that was rain, but uh, today it i- today it was sunny day, all right? But it
Nice.
seems
Nice.
to rain.
Nice. Nice. And I am starting with the question, Leonardo, because usually people don't look up the sky, unless something happened. If I tell you, I don't know, it's going to happen an eclipse tonight, everybody's going to look at the sky. But if I don't tell you anything, no one's going to look at the sky. So it's really interesting to do this exercise. And let me hear from you, Leticia. Tell me, if you look up the sky right now, what will you see where you live? Tell me.
If I see at the sky right now, I only can see clouds.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there isn't any stars today. And you're right. right. For me, I don't have the habit of look at the sky because almost never can see the thing that I want, which is
Yeah.
stars. So I I don't used to do
Okay, nice. No, I think this is just really interesting, because in the older times, people used it to look at the sky for directions. And nowadays we don't even look at the sky. It's like it's there. I don't know, so it's kind of interesting to see this. I'd like to hear from you, Ricardo. What about you, man? What do you see?
It's an interesting topic. Can I say something first of all? Can
Yeah,
I
go
put
ahead.
my Instagram on the chat
Yeah,
for
sure.
if
Let's
somebody
connect, man.
if somebody can connect with me or something? You are
Okay, man.
allowed to do that. So I used to do a lot more to look at the sky at night, or I usually to do even more than that in the past because I have always lived in buildings like in floors that is high, and I was always like seeing the world through my window, so
Yes.
always trying to run from the anxiety to the of the everyday life. So
Yeah.
nowadays it's like a little bit impossible to do that. But I was looking at the my sky here in São Paulo. I live in São Paulo, by the way, and it's a little bit cloudy, but the spaces that has in it no stars. So uh, as usual, in São Paulo, it doesn't exist stars. So
Yeah.
it's very weird because in the past I remember when I was a kid. There were a lot of stars in the sky. I don't remember if that's true even, or if it was a dream. I don't know, but doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if in a countryside city still exists. I don't know. I got
No, you
curious.
know what? You know what is that nowadays we have a lot of light pollution. So
Yeah.
at the level that we are, we have a lot of light, so it becomes more difficult to see up in the sky because it needs to be darker in order to see the shining points in the sky. So that's the reason. If you go to the countryside, maybe you're going to see amazing things. But even so, in São Paulo, you can see the. Oh, I forgot the name. Cruzeiro do Sul. I forgot the name in English. The Três Marias too. You can see these constellations. Ursa Menor and Ursa Maior. You can see them. Like you need really to focus, but you are able to see them.
Let me
Okay,
put my
so
my
let's
glasses. Come on.
yeah, let's go to question number two. On question number two, I don't know why, but I didn't write it correctly. Number two goes like this. Space is 100 kilometers away from Earth's sea level. Does it feel close or far away for you? Let's hear from Leticia. You're studying chemistry, so I think you know a little bit of, uh, I don't know, these more mathematical things. So does it feel really far or close to you, in your opinion? Like 100 kilometers, there is the space. Tell me.
I I don't know. I think it in my conception is far because my conception of space involved this thing of something um, which is far from here.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of kilometers. So for me, it's far. It's really far. The idea of space for me is something far. I can go to the sea, but I can't go to the space.
Nice. No, and this consideration is taken by NASA and other space agencies. If you go from the sea level up 100 kilometers, technically you've been to the space. So tell me, Ricardo, in your opinion, like 100 kilometers, is it too much for you to be in the space? Tell me.
I don't know. I don't even can think about that. It's too abstract, you know. I don't know. It got very abstract to us to try to measure like distance like that. It's like 100 kilometers,
Yes,
100 or 1,000.
100. It's really close. You know, to
Okay.
get the idea,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
distance from São Paulo
Okay.
capital to Rio de Janeiro, it's like 400, you know.
Ah,
São
okay.
Paulo
Now it's
from
it's
Rio
getting
is
more. Okay.
400.
Okay. Now it's getting more. Okay, substantial. Uh, I guess it's amazing, right? It's something very like remarkable to think of, just to think about the how much space there is out there, you know, and how much there are things that we don't know yet, and that's quite amazing to just think about. And I used to to have this dream like the planets were like in the sky, like big, the
Yeah,
planets like were very big at my sky, at my dream. So it wasn't like because we see the planets like stars, right? Very little.
as a shining
And
point in the sky,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, it looks like a star, but in my dream it was like very, very big. It was like the planet with the rings and the other. It was very nice, you know. That's I guess my imagination working, you know. So that's amazing to just to think about.
Nice, nice. And let's hear from Leonardo. What about you, man? Do you feel like 100 kilometers? Is it too far? Is it too close? Let me hear from you. Leonardo Oliveira. Yes.
Yeah. Imagine at the Earth. Look at the sky. In my opinion, it seems to be it must a many kilometers. So
Yes.
far, but you are saying for us that the real distance between Earth and the sky is 100 kilometers.
100 kilometers. Yes,
100
totally right.
kilometers. I
Yeah.
I I thought it must fosse mais, too much than 100 kilometers. It's it,
Interesting.
uh, already tipo, very close to us. It
Yes.
don't seem
Guys, I'm
interesting.
going to yes, I'm going to send that one link here on the chat just for you don't think like, oh, this guy is saying it's like 100 kilometers. It's not me, all right? It's NASA. I'm not an expert or anything. It's just NASA saying. So I totally believe in these guys. But let's go to the next question number 3. And I'm going to start with you, Leonardo, because I was always really curious about this question because we have a lot of problems on Earth, like pollution, hunger, people suffering, wars, and etc. But we keep exploring the outside of our world, you know, we keep exploring the space and etc. And I don't know, you are an economist, maybe you have this answer or not, maybe you could think like this, but why do humans explore outside of the of Earth? Why do we need to go to these new places? Why we just stay here and do what we need to do here? What's your opinion about this? Like in an economical point of view, I don't know. Go ahead.
it's difficult to
I
talk
know it
about.
is, man. I know it is.
But in the economic point of view, um, the humans explore the space to try to find, for example, one natural resource to produce good and service, one way to more cheap, tipo, mais barato than the natural resource we already have in the earth. But of course, the financial to finance a journey to space, it is high, all right? But
Yeah.
one time you can to find você atinge, né, o que você quis, ele turn to ship to produce, for example. So in war, the Cold War, the countries trying to journey to the space to impress the other nations. All right, it's other point of view too. So I can, in my opinion, does not many economic reasons. All right, just it's many is too much specific
Okay,
to talk
nice.
about.
No, interesting, interesting. Guys, just one parenthesis here. I bring difficult questions to force you to speak, you know? You don't need to be right or wrong, just give your opinion and speak in English, all right? Don't worry about this. But let's hear from you, Ricardo. You are a professor, so tell me, like, we have a lot of problems here. Why do we need to go to the outer space to explore and spend a lot of money? What do you think, in your opinion?
I'm a language professor, not a science
Yes, I know
one.
you are, man.
Not a, not a science one. It's a good discussion, right?
Yes, it,
Because language is science and stuff. Um, it's a complex topic. It's we can like approach from different point of views, and my opinion, I guess you can you can discover already, Salon, that you know, you know me a little bit better. I would say it's too much money to you know to expand, and we having like poverty here, hunger, and a lot of wars and stuff, and we like trying to impress other countries, other nations to just for power, and it was in Cold War, and started again like with China and Russia. Maybe I don't know. I'm not very into this matter right now, but I guess Elon Musk, anyway, it is into that world, and but this um this subject can easily uh, could be easily taken from a political point of view. So just for power and other stuff gets into in the middle of that subject. So the most important part that it should be the science part. We have GPS and all that stuff to locate us, to localizate. I don't know us and all those projects and technology that we have. It was because we were in the space some time ago. So but it's hard. It's human, the humankind, you know. There is a lot of power and fighting involving this all these matters. So it's a nice topic to talk about in the political way. It's
okay,
nice.
nice, nice. Let's hear from Leticia. Leticia, you as a chemistry student, I don't know, do you think it's really important for science to do that? Or you think it's more a question of political, just like the guy said? I don't know, what's your opinion about this? Why we don't just stay here and solve our problems here? Um,
the thing that I'm going to say is a little romanticized point of view because it was said by a scientist. But yesterday I watched a video about a famous theoretic physical called Richard Feynman, and he said that the thing that move us to discovery is our curiosity. That our curiosity is the thing that makes us different from other species because we want to we desire to discover and to deal with unknown things. So I agree with him because it's beautiful. You want to discover, you want to understand, we want to face with unknown things, uh, even that we don't understand it. But I I admire this thing because this moves us to improve as humans. But it's a fact. There's people surfing here, and this makes me think that this I don't know discourse that we are worried about humans. We need to save humans to achieve different planets to live. I don't believe in that because if these guys really worried about humans, they will save the humans here. It's humans here to
Yes.
save. So I think that it's much more about money and the desire to be a hero to show how powerful this guy is or think that he is. But I don't know. I think it's complicated because the human issues is important. We need to understand
Yes.
our oranges, understand the place we live, but not only this. It's complicated.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Ricardo, go ahead, please.
Can I say just something? I like what Leticia said because once I saw these psychological scientists that was talking about one need that we have among others, like rage and stuff, and one of those needs that we have, it is the need of search. The curiosity, it's innate in us, you know. So it is very interesting to see that in that perspective, right? Because we have this like in our soul, the desire to discover new things and to be better and to understand where we came from and stuff like that, you know. But I guess if the discovery is from space, was used like a little bit for the people, not just for some people, I would agree with that much more. You know, I was, I'm going, I should support this subject, this going to space a little bit more, but that's not what happens. So I stay with my opinion. Thank you for
Okay,
listening.
okay, nice. Let's go to the next question. I'm going to start with you, Leonardo. We have a lot of billionaires nowadays trying to develop technology to the space. What do you think about this project? For example, we have the like space tourist programs, you know, where you pay an amount of money to go outside of the Earth and then come back. We have a few people trying to develop cheaper rocket space to go to the space and come back. For example, Elon Musk and etc. Do you think these guys are doing this like to get more money, to get it to do it for fun? They want to develop the civilization. What do you think, in your opinion? What are they trying to do? Um,
I believe that it must any many reasons to explore the state and make to journeys spatials. Yeah, there is entertainment reason, all right? Billionaires. One time ago, we saw the billionaire groups to get to abaixo. I don't know.
Below, on this-
Above the inside the ocean, right? To try
yeah,
to find the Titanic, for example, and it's
yeah,
ruined.
it's true.
So there is a one for entertainment, all right? And of course, the entertainment industry is very profitable, all right? But I throughout the entertainment reason, there are other more important, in my opinion, reasons to for example to try to get try to find a resource, a natural resource to produce goods in the earth. For example, at one time I saw that guy Sergio Sacani talking about to produce a nuclear energy. For example, there is an element, it's very difficult to find in the earth, but it is much abundant on the Mars, all right?
Yeah.
And because to produce a nuclear energy, you need to um, you need to broke the nuclear the center of the núcleo do átomo. It is very dangerous because you not you don't control, right? Because the elements it's discontrolling in your process. And this element on the earth, I don't know what the name right now, but it's important to keep the stabilization of the components when you broke the nucleus of the atom. All right. And we have, se nós tivéssemos that element, it is so good, all right? But it's important to trying to explore the space and make this a spend of a lot of money to space the explore the space, all right? It's good to how the people of the earth, in my opinion, for
Okay,
this reason.
nice, nice. And what about you, Leticia? Because Leonardo brought some really interesting points talking about those rich guys on the Titanic, you know? So tell me, what do you think about this space tourism thing? Do you think it's just for fun? Is it's going to help somehow the people here? What's your opinion about these projects?
So it's difficult because I believe that there's two sides. I think that there there are people who is really worried and focused, scientists, engineers, because we can achieve important things and important products because these resources, but at the same time, can be only rich people having fun and spend a lot of money and try to call our attention and to show that they have a lot of money to spend with random things. So I don't know, it's complicated because they sometimes they only want to show and not necessarily they are worried about the research. They only want to about social medias and make tweets, and I don't like this so much.
Okay, okay, interesting. Yes, I think the same, there are a lot of people out there trying to like develop technologies like this, but well, we have people really trying to help and we have other people just spending money, just doing what they want. And Ricardo, I'd like to hear from you. Tell me your opinion, please.
Well, I guess you already know my opinion, but I agree with Leticia, but I might go a little bit far than her because I like billionaires. Billionaires should be like dead right now, and I guess they just doing for not just fun but power. They're very narcissist people, you know. They're not like not even 1% worried about anything. So if they were like we should see their results like helping humanity and stuff, you know. Because on the contrary, is not what I have seen, right? We have seen. So I guess it's not serious. It's just people with a lot of money, and unfortunately, we our world valorize I don't know
Well,
like people with money, you know. So it's very sad. It's like that movie on Netflix, like Don't Look Up, right, with
don't look up.
Leonardo
Exactly.
DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, right? It's very like, oh my God, it's exhausting to see that movie and those rich guys just being whatever, and the humanity is going to a hole, you know.
Okay, interesting. Let's go to the next one. We talked a lot about the bad side of it, but let's go to number five. Elon Musk says it's important that humans colonize other planets. Like, do you think, in your opinion, Ricardo, in the future, the humanity we have nowadays is going to be a multi-planetary species? For example, we have a few colonies in Mars or in other planets. Do you think it will be possible, or you think it's impossible to happen? Tell me.
I can see that coming, like not even like in short term matter. I guess it's very difficult to talk about that. I'm not a specialist about the subject, but as far as I know, I don't know if there is something substantial in this affirmation, you know, that sh- we would be able to colonize and be in other planets living normally and like we do in Earth. Uh, that sounds more like you know, let's destroy our planet and go to another planet. Of course, those can be there like with very much money. So it's like don't look up. Well, we can we don't need this meeting solo. It's everything on the don't look up. movie. So I'm going to be out of here. Sorry.
What about you, Leticia? Tell me, do you think it's possible, like, to us become a multiplanetary species in the future?
Because I don't know.
Yes, yes, we can hear
Uh,
you.
I don't double it because I don't know, maybe in the future, but sincerely, I don't hope that. I think that uh, maybe it will be happen in the future is far from my generation, far from the two, three, four, five next generation, because involved a lot of things. It's something really complex. It's colonized in the space. The I don't know the weather is complex different. The atmosphere involved a lot of things. I think that we are going to stay here playing with technology and having fun. See, I don't know, forget to being there and things like this only.
Okay, interesting. Let's hear from you, Leonardo, please. What do you think about this idea?
I agree with you. In my opinion, um, that point already not yet still uh, will take a many time to realize really, but because just like Leticia said, there are many variables, many variables you need to combine, all right, to control, and it's difficult to uh, you already have uh, pô, já foi difícil. It was difficult to reach out the moon. Imagine
Uh,
the Mars, for example. Mars is a uh, more close planet of the solar system uh, of us, right? And more similar to Earth, but it's more difficult, in my opinion. Still have a long time to can to get finally turn real. All right.
okay, nice. Interesting, interesting. I think all of you agreed on the same thing. Maybe it's going to be possible, but you don't think it's going to happen like soon. Nice, interesting. Guys, we still have a lot of questions, so I'm going to skip number 6 and go straight to number 7. I don't know. I'd like to ask to you, Ricardo. In other times, the space race was between United States and Russia, let's say like this. What do you think? Who do you think are the players nowadays? Because we have India launching a few rockets. We have like Japan with a great space technology developed. We also have China, the space station. Like, who do you think it's going to be like a big player in this, I don't know, future market? Tell me.
Is the seventh question?
Yes, the seventh question.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not very into it. I was just thinking about workers being explored while Leonardo was saying about Elon Musk. But I really don't know. I guess there are many countries that it's evolving in this matter, like India and China and stuff. Where the world is changing like quickly, but I guess USA it's like very boring and very chato. They need power to survive, in this narcissistic country, and I guess that there is not very much changing in the future. Instead of those countries that, like I said before. But I guess like Russia is trying to get more power right now through wars and invading other countries and stuff. I really don't know what to say about that, but I guess that there are those countries and those countries that uh, is very powerful in technology, like China and India, right? So,
Okay, nice, interesting. So the next one is go to you. It's going to go to you, Leticia. This one is that I don't know, maybe a conspiracy theory, I don't know. But do you believe that aliens have come to Earth? And if not, do you expect that humans will come in contact with aliens? I don't know. Tell me.
It's complicated because I don't believe in that vision of aliens,
Okay.
like I don't know, a character. I believe that it's possible to have a life in the space, not the life that we know and that we are here, but I don't know. I think it's a kind of life, really simple, much more simple than an alien. So I don't believe that they have come to Earth, and I hope they don't do it because here the things are complicated and
Okay,
far
nice.
from here.
Nice, nice. Let's go to number 10 with you, Leonardo. We talked a few questions ago about the space tourism. Are you interested in going to space or traveling like this in the future? Tell me.
Oh, interesting. I am, but I can, I will can to really journal. I don't know, but I would like to only uh to be the rocket. All right.
Yes.
Uh, it's make a giro around the world and return to the earth. I would like to. I don't. I wouldn't like to keep in the other place. All right. I
All
have
right.
a fear. I can't.
All right, interesting, interesting. Let's hear from you again, Leticia. In ancient times, the great frontier was the ocean, you know. Everybody was on the land, and if you want to explore, you go to the ocean. And nowadays, we have some kind of similarity because our frontier is the space, you know. If you want to explore, you go to the space. Do you think this comparison is similar? Do you think it's different? Do you think we can learn a few things from exploring the ocean to explore the space and etc.? What do you think about it?
I think it's a little bit similar, of course, because it's another time we are trying to discover unknowing places. But I don't know. I think they're similar because it seems like the more we uncover, the more mysterious it becomes. Space, mainly, it's a really mysterious thing. So I don't know. I think that we can learn that it's difficult, and we need to think what's the reason that we are doing this because it's a difficult thing. So we need to think what's the reason to do.
Okay, interesting, interesting. I'm going to ask the same one for you, Ricardo. What do you think about this comparison? Is it fair? I don't know.
I lost myself. Sorry. We were in what question?
Question number 11, because
11.
in other times, yes, in other times, the ocean was the great frontier, you know? If you want to explore, you go to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, the great frontier is like the space. Do you think we have a few things to learn between this comparison? Do you think this comparison is fair? Do you think like this is the real
E-
frontier right now
I
going
guess
to space?
economically, it's not very close. I guess the space run or space race is too much expensive, more expensive than the that race in the past, the colonizations through ships and stuff. Uh, Besides, they were very expensive already. But I guess it was like inside the planet yet, right? And inside your I don't know, it was an adventure, but at the same time an adventure plausible adventure. You know, you're going to see to discover the ocean and stuff, not something that is like too far away and on a thing that like flies and I don't know. Uh, but I guess it's valid if you're going to try to discover scientifically things. I guess it's valid and very important to humankind. But I guess we should like study the human brain instead, you know? I guess there's a lot more to study like inside here, and there are many of things that we haven't discovered inside our brain yet. So very interesting stuff, um, and we have to stop like hunger and poverty.
Okay, nice, nice. Guys, unfortunately, we're getting to the end of the meeting, all right? But I'm going to send one link here on our chat. This link is about our survey. And if you please could answer this survey saying, what did you think about the meeting? What you like it, what you dislike? And mainly talking about next ideas for next meetings, because I'm getting out of ideas. So please give me ideas to new meetings. And I'd like to hear from you, Leonardo. How was the meeting for you? Did you like the topic? You didn't like it? Just go ahead, share your opinion about the topic and the conversation in general.
Yeah, the topic was very interesting, but at the same time difficult to talk about. But I like it this conversation. Ricardo, Leticia, have a many announcements about this topic, and I learned one more a little bit about this topic. I like
Okay,
it.
thank you, thank you. And what about you, Leticia? Your first time in this meeting with me too. Tell me, what did you think about the meeting, the topic, and etc.
I really like it, the topic, because it's common subjective to talk. And as Leonardo said, I learned with you guys, and I really like it. It's special talk about this.
Okay, nice, thank you. And last but not least, we have Ricardo. Ricardo, I already know you, man, but please go ahead. What did you think about the topic, the conversation in general? Go
Man,
ahead.
as always, it was very cool, very fun. It was a little bit slower than normal, it was a little bit quieter, but because you are sick right now, and I'm going to put the on the survey, Solon was sick, so you have to get more rights, right? To to reclaim to claim to your boss. But I guess it was very fun. It's very hard sometimes to say about something that you don't know, and that's the exercise here to try to uh, use a language in general, right? That takes like a bunch of subjects, and meanwhile you're going to discover new vocabulary and stuff, and so it's very fun and challenging at the same time. I wanted to know actually. I want to ask you like those meetings on Wednesday. Like it's a meeting. It's a free meeting about with without a subject.
Yes,
I I
yes,
don't.
yes, it is. It's like a free conversation, you know. I don't know if you know, guys, but it's happening like every Wednesday. It's like a free conversation. You just need to go, you know. And it's really nice. It's like a different initiative from Talk and Talk. And if you can, please go and
It's
talk.
nice. It's nice because these meetings are very challenging, as I said, and good because of that. But those meetings are very nice either because you can get more comfortable with your English and say normal stuff and about your day,
Yeah.
about you, things that you are more familiar with. So I guess that's nice. I love TNT, so
Okay, really nice. So, guys, thank you very much for coming here tonight. It was a very nice meeting, at least in my opinion. And if you want to have access to more conversations like these, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right. Sorry again, I was sick, but I tried my best. And thank you so much for participating. That's all, folks. See you.